Shadows fall over my heart. I black out the moon. I wait for you to come around. You got me dancing in the dark. I close my eyes, but I won't sleep tonight. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light. It's a life, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black. Black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything black. Black, everything, everything all black. Everything, everything all black. Everything, everything all black. Everything, everything black. Nocturnal state of mind, children of the night, but it's the only way of life. It's black holes pulling me inside of this black heart, the black soul underneath this black sky. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out. Oh. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black. Black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything black. Black, everything, everything all black. Everything, everything all black. Everything, everything all black. Everything, everything black. Kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black. Black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything black. Black, everything, everything all black. Everything, everything all black. Everything, everything all black. Everything, everything black.
Hello everyone and welcome to Season 8 of RSC. It's our 4th consecutive growth this season, record number of sign-ups, and we are here tonight with myself and Sennji for the conference draw and draft pick lottery. How are you, Sennji?
I'm doing wonderful, absolutely great. Looking forward to it, not gonna lie.
Yeah, this season we have 18 franchises. We have a brand new tier called Premier. There's 100 teams now. It's just growing every season, and I can't wait to be a part of it. So the first thing we've got is the conference draw. Like we said, 18 franchises, 2 conferences, IGNIS and GLACIES, the same idea as last season. And yeah, I think if Sennji wants to get the wheel up, we could probably start. And Sennji, well done. He's got the wheel up.
Thank you very much. I don't know why it went away, but the wheel is here and we are ready to go.
Let me just answer this final question. On a scale of 1 to sexy, where is Boopy rated for you? When I get DMs, like 6 DMs that could be in one sentence and not 6 different lines at 4 a.m. in the morning, Groupie sexiness just goes right down for me. So, yeah.
Cheers to that.
Okay, so let's get the hype up. Who wants to see this first spin in the chat? You've got to hype it up, otherwise we won't spin at all. We need to hear Sennji do the spin that wheel.
Well then, for the first time tonight, say it with me, chat. Spin that wheel! And the first team to go into IGNIS is going to be Fearless Esports. Congratulations.
Yep, Fearless Esports second season in RSC. They did finish around 14th last season. Wasn't the best start. They had a couple of decent results in the first 2 weeks, but I think roster issues put them down near the bottom. But they are the first team into IGNIS.
Absolutely. And I hope everyone has seen, we immediately put them into their respective conference right in front of you. The little question, do you want to be IGNIS or GLACIES for this season?
IGNIS was a very, very strong conference last season, so I'd like to see the IGNIS dominance come back and stay in there, but we do see Might of Hades go into the GLACIES, so I can't re-ask you that question.
No.
Are you happy with that one?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, you are the Underworld franchise, and you are into the Ice conference, so a bit of a difference in temperature for yourself.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you look at, for example, Norse mythology, Hell is a very cold place. So I guess they're going to rebrand into Norse gods that are associated with Hell instead of Greek ones. But yeah, we'll see who we get, and there we go. And I would say, let's see who follows Fearless into their conference. And what do we like to say, Archaon?
Ooh, let's go for a spin. That wheel.
Wonderful.
I don't do hype.
And we got Override joining Fearless.
Okay, so it looks like the IEL franchises, IEL RSC franchises at the moment in IGNIS. These were 2 teams that were in GLACIES last season, and we've seen completely polar opposites on all 3 franchises so far. Override with a really decent season last season, with 9th from Brandao in his first season in RSC. Almost had a tier win in Elite with Overwatch, just getting narrowed out to the final 4-3 by Nocturne. So Brandao looking for that tier win this season, and he has got a Premier team as well.
Absolutely, and well deserved to get such a Premier team. But I think it is time to spin that wheel! And joining me in GLACIES is going to be Symbiotes, I think. Yes? Shit.
Okay. Let's keep swearing out of the stream, Sennji.
I know. My bad.
But yeah, the polar opposite again for all 4 teams so far. Were in IGNIS last season. Me and Sennji faced off each other in every tier. So yeah, let's see who goes into IGNIS and see whether someone can stay on the same conference.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see. And why do I always have to face you? And Systema Solaris also goes into the opposite conference, swapping from GLACIES into IGNIS, and I think we're just doing... It's just the same as last season with different conference at the moment.
Definitely. All 3 teams find themselves playing each other again. Let's see who joins us in GLACIES. Is there anyone particularly you'd like to face this season, Sennji?
I would actually really like to face Heki, just to see how my old 2SC or AGM does by himself now. Who would you like to see in our conference?
Well, there's no Shires this season, which I'm
There he
disappointed
comes.
at. This is just IGNIS and GLACIES swapped this season. I was gonna say I'd like to play Shires, but I'm all fine playing Hop as well. I think Hop's a really good. Like he's not kind of in Rocket League, but he's in like pro scene around Halo and stuff like that. And I think he's looking to make his mark on the RSC. He's done a lot for us, especially helping with sponsorships and stuff like that. He's working a lot for us, so I'm glad to see Hopex in our conference.
Definitely.
It's a hard task to live up to though, especially after Shires won GM of the season last season.
Absolutely. And the next one joining the IGNIS conference will be the confectionery.
Oh. I thought it was going to be Overture, but Confectionery are one of the first teams to
Stay in the conference.
switch conferences in a new conference, yeah. Playing new teams, so Confectionery had a really good season last season. It was Jacob's first time as a GM. Almost finished in the top two, but finished third in the end, behind myself and Shires. And I think he got 4 out of 5 teams in playoffs. It was just Elite that failed. So yeah, a really good season by Jacob, and good to see him back.
Banana crate. What is there with the banana crate? Me is confused, but me is gonna go on and see who is coming into the GLACIES conference.
Oh, they're on about the banana crate behind you, Sennji.
Ah! Okay, yeah, I see. Oh,
Here we
and
have
we are
Internet
getting Asterix.
Explorers. It's Asterix's new franchise. He will be coming in against myself, Sennji, and Hopex. And Asterix did a really good job at Quantum last season. He recovered them well after a bad start in the first 2 weeks, and I think he got 3 out of 5 teams into playoffs as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got a tier win with Major as well, so he'll be looking to expand on that this season. So really good to see him back for a second season in charge.
Absolutely. No, I was a little bit sad due to him being staple of my challenger team at the moment, and he then got GM and my challenger team fell apart. So not too happy about how it went down, but definitely happy for how he managed Quantum.
Oh, sorry, he lost Major in the final. Sorry, he still got to a final though. So
Better than others. Let me say that. But who would you say? What time it is? Is it? It is.
we need the chat to hype this one up.
Exactly.
But we're not seeing it enough. We're not seeing it.
I need your chat. Otherwise, I don't remember the words.
Here it comes. There you go.
Ooh, I see spin. Oh, there's a dot. And what's the last word? Wheel! Exactly.
Who are we gonna get? It
It's
looks like
gonna be
it's Forge. Forge is the rebrand from Duck's franchise. Duck was Heaven's Call. Sad to see that franchise go after so long. I think it's been around for 4 seasons in RSC, or 3 seasons possibly. Initially with Stenos, but Forge has merged with another organisation, and Duck was a really impressive GM as well last season. I think he finished 5th in the standings, very close to 4th. But he got a lot of teams to playoffs, and he's done an immaculate job since taking over Stenos.
Absolutely. And I gotta say, I think Heaven's Call was for 2 seasons, and before that it was Ancients.
Yeah.
Which Stenos had. So yeah, long-standing franchise. and hopefully will still stay for a while in the RSC. And joining you and me in GLACIES is going to be one of the newest franchises, Alius Academy from Kazan.
Yep, Keza or Skies, as he's well known in the Discord, despite his numerous name changes, comes in with Alias Academy. He's another new space franchise. We've seen a lot of them over the seasons. Not too many now, but we have someone to rival Systema Solaris. So far in GLACIES, we've got Might of Hades, Symbiotes, Ignite, Internet Explorers, and Alias Academy. It's looking very strong again.
Definitely, and it appears to be wherever symbiotes end up is going to be considered the strong conference, obviously. So yeah, looking forward to where the final 8, I think, are gonna end up, and spin that banana? Question mark. Looking at chat.
Who are we going to get next? Is it Fort Templar or Dark Magic? It looks like Dark Magic. So, Dark Magic, I would say is Potter's franchise, but it's not now. It's Ohio. Or Ohio. I don't know how it's said. Potter tends to like using these weird names that people can't pronounce, but he does find himself in IGNIS with his new franchise, Dark Magic. He was Vale last season. Very, very good performance from himself. I think he finished 5th or 6th. He's got himself a Premier team and looking to do a decent job in the second season. And also got IEL gem as well this season.
Absolutely. Good luck to Potter and Dark Magic in Ignis. And the next one coming to GLACIES is going to be... Oh, my
Fort Templar. Okay, so very, very strong franchise coming in with Friday as the GM. Friday was my 2IC and player for at least 2 seasons. He's a well-renowned figure in Rocket League. He's run Templar Leagues, which is a 2v2 league, has a lot of players in there. GM'd in IEL since at least Season 5, won a couple of leagues there. And now he finds himself in RSC, and I'm excited to see what Friday can bring to the table.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And I would say, looking at who's going to be the next one, as Old MC says it in chat, spin that wheel, spin that wheel, spin that wheel! And it's going to be Aster, also one of the newest franchises from Rufy.
Yeah, a late addition to the RSC franchises. We did pull a record number of sign-ups to be able to add Aster and the 17th and 18th franchise. Aster also coming from IEL. And I remember them having decent performances. I remember Minty, one of my players, winning Prospect from with Aster 2 seasons ago. So I'm looking forward to what Aster can bring to the table.
Same, and out of those franchises left, who would you like next in GLACIES?
So based on performances last season, I know I'm repping their shirt tonight, but I'd say Shaman. They've got a lot to change this season, and Papusa knows it. He's cut the whole of his franchise by one player this season. So, and everyone knows he's my son as well. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting him in GLACIES again. However, if not, I'd like to get Heki, another new franchise.
We are gonna get Luna Esports in GLACIES.
Okay, so Louis,
and obviously
Louis backed by Steve Blood, obviously in the background, repping his organisation. Finds himself in the opposite same conference, but playing a lot of new teams. Hades, Symbiotes, Ignite. All other than, I think it's only Quantum Louis played last season, which is Internet Explorers now. So this will be very new for Louis as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can bring as well. He finished, I think, 10th in franchise standings, was it? He's just got a Premier team.
Yeah, exactly. 10th was it? But yeah, chat, I need some help here. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. Still not sure. I got a spin maybe. Spin that. Oh, what a long wheel from Adapt.
Who are we going to get?
We are going to get Overture in Ignis.
Okay, Chung is back for his third season, I think, in RSC now.
Yes.
He won a tier for the first time last season in Elite. What a brilliant final that was as well. 4-3 against Overwatch. It's one of the best finals I've seen. And then obviously with the announcement after it, it just made it a perfect night for RSC. And I know Chung was delighted with the win himself as well. So I'm looking forward to it, whether he can expand on his tier win this season.
Absolutely.
Also has a Premier team as well.
Absolutely. And the 2 out of these 3 teams are going to come into GLACIES, and 1 is going to go into Ignis. And the question is, who's the first to join GLACIES? It is.
I'm going to go for Ox.
Actually, no, it's
Waifu.
Waifu.
Okay, it's nice to see these back in the same conference as myself. We've had a long-standing rivalry with Waifu. Didn't perform too great last season with the departure of Sato, but Sam came in and did a reputable job in the last 2 weeks, and it'll be good to see what he can do in his first season in RSC as a GM.
Definitely. And now for a last important spinach. Chat, what are we gonna say? Say it with me, chat. Spin that wheel!
Or rotate the circle.
I've just seen that one, that's good. And it's going to be Ox Gaming joining the Ignis conference.
Okay, so Ox Gaming, led by Heki. He's been a 2IC and the captain for 1 season each, and he finds himself heading Ox Gaming in Ignis this season, and I'm sure he would have liked to play against you, Sennji, this season, but he finds himself in the separate one, which means Shaman find themselves in GLACIES this season.
Are we sure about that? Because I think I gotta rotate that circle one more time.
Oh, rotate that circle. We've got to confirm it. We don't want any accusations of rigs, do we?
And it's gonna be Shaman! Woo! Who would have guessed
Shaman
that one?
find themselves in GLACIES and headed by Papusa, looking for a very good season this season. Based on this, I think, were they last season or second last?
I think they actually took on the last place, so they definitely want to get higher.
I know Papusa's doing a massive rebuild of that. He was kind of new to the draft format last season, so he's looking forward to getting people in that he wants this season. So,
Absolutely.
But there we have it, guys. Just to recap, in Ignis, if you've got the screen on, Sennji, we have Fearless Esports, Override, Sistema Solaris, The Confectionery, Forge, Dark Magic, Asta, Overture, and Ox Gaming. And in GLACIES, we have Might of Hades, Symbiotes, Ignite, Internet Explorers, Alias Academy, Fort Templar, Lunar Esports, Waifu Fan Club, and Shaman Esports.
Exactly.
What do you make of that, Sennji?
Well, I've read it in chat and I've heard it from you. GLACIES this time probably the little bit the conference with the little better teams. Probably, but that could lead to Ignis being the conference that is going to be more interesting to watch, as maybe there might be another gap in the GLACIES conference.
Yep, 5 old Ignis teams in GLACIES this season. So It'll be good to watch from both conferences. Obviously, a lot has changed in RSC this season. The tier boundaries are looking more competitive than ever. I mean, minor division only has around 100 MMR difference between the 90 players in that tier, so it's crazily close on the skill gap now. Thanks to Premier for pushing everything. I could say higher than we expected. I thought it'd push everything back, but it hasn't. So yeah, a lot's changing this season. It's going to be good to watch. But next up, we have the draft pick lottery. And Sennji, what can you tell us about this?
Well, for everyone that has been here last season when we did the draft pick lottery, we've done it with marbles in Algodu, and we've decided that it was so much fun that we want to do it again. Therefore, I've tried to create a little bit of a new map this time around to decide the draft pick order, and I hope you all can enjoy.
Yep, certainly. We will be getting this underway now. Are we starting with prospect, Sennji?
Yes, we are starting with prospect. And
Okay, so we'll be starting with prospect. We will be noting down. Hopefully, you can screenshot and send it into the admin group, Sennji, so that we don't lose this. I'm sure other people will be doing the same. But yeah, 18 marbles. Sennji's course. We've added a little RSC thing in this time. Hopefully, we have done a lot of tests, so hopefully, like last season, no balls get stuck. I know it only happened the once, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But away we go.
Absolutely. And with that, we've got the marbles in the little circle trying to prepare themselves for what's about to happen. And I would say, let's release them now, as all of them are flying in. Dark Magic going in with a lead, looking to get a good advantage onto the next. But Luna Esports first making out of the ball, going the R way. Shaman over to C, Fearless into R, and Ox Gaming got a little bit stuck, but with a little help of Aster, they were able to move on into their designed path. And Ignite Esports going into the C-Way from the R side, and even though I remember making a little bit of a boundary there, I hope no balls fling out, that would be very detrimental. And here we go, first teams in below, and Forge making first pick in prospect. I think first time I've ever seen the first ball to go in here actually land themselves a spot already. And the question now becomes, who gets second pick? Ox Gaming nearly, but not quite. Ignite Esports not able to make it. Symbiote's not good enough. And a huge mess at the moment. Nobody really wants to get in the Pierce, but then Ox Gaming comes in and takes it. Symbiote's following it up, led by Internet Explorers for third and fourth place. Ignite Esports is heading to out again, and Luna snacks the place. Aster now in there, but could be pushed out. Shaman helps out, and Might of Hades lands in 8th place for Templar. Gets closely followed up by the Confectionery, who decides to go for another round and wait a little bit. Ignite Esports gets helped out a ton by Waifu Fan Club, making sure they will not get out of it again. Overture made it in, but didn't stay in. Symbiotes decided to take that 11th place though, and Allium wasn't quite able to make it. Waifu Fan Club now led by Hunter Sam, who won't get the 12th one at the moment because Dark Magic is gonna get it, closely followed up by the Confectionery. Overture again, I think that's already the third time I've seen them go in and go out again of that little tube. Very unfortunate there for Chung, but I'm sure this try will be successful as it is. The 14th draft pick goes to Overture. Override with 15 and 3 franchises remaining. Waifu Fan Club taking the first attempt, not quite successful. Allium Academy going for the next attempt. Are they able to do it? Not quite. Fearless Esports though. Oh, clinched themselves into it and land in 16th. Now the decision is who gets the first pick in round 2. Is it going to be Allium or Waifu Fan Club? Whoever makes it secondly will get that spot. And until those two teams have decided it out, do you like this one so far, Archaon?
I do, but I don't like it when two balls just look like they don't want to go into the hole. Like, it's just going to go on forever, this, I could tell.
Wonderful, and that's the point where we decide to help out the last poor franchise that didn't quite make it themselves. Let me take a small screenshot of that. Drop it into the admin chat.
I think Hunter Sam shouldn't get the second pick for not going into there. Should we just leave him out of round 2?
Yeah, probably.
See what he's got to say.
Probably. For everyone, just enjoy this little picture, and we'll quickly go into the caster screen until I set up the challenger one. And yeah, what would you like to see in the challenger one?
Well, I got third in that one. When I don't really need a round 1 prospect pick, so if anyone wants to hit me up, feel free to do so. Sennji, wink wink.
Maybe.
But yeah, make it quicker, says Frizzle.
Not quite sure how I'm supposed to do that right on stream now, but sure.
Frizzle is in the VC saying that he has to go out later on, so he can't stay too long.
Exactly.
But yeah, if anyone's got any questions for us in the meantime. Oh, you've already gone.
Yeah, Frizz said to make it quicker. I'll just let it go, and you can continue what you wanted to say, and then I'll pick up.
No. If anyone's got any questions, if you're new to RSC and you don't know how the season works, just give us some questions in the chat. This is the draft pick lottery. It's the order that GMs pick the players that they want. They obviously have keepers. So if they've already got a player signed to their team, they will go through the draft as keepers, which takes the spot, so you can't pick someone then. But if you've got the free pick, you can obviously try and pick a player that you want for your team.
Absolutely. As we head into the challenge round for Templar, first team to attempt to get the first pick, not quite successful. And slowly but surely, all of them are dropping into this final bit of decision making. And none of them have made it into the slot so far. Systema Solar is very close, but Overture going in on snagging that first pick. Good consolation for them as they were 14th in the previous one. Shaman getting second and 4 Templar in third. Fearless Esports followed up by Luna Esports and Ignite Esports in 4th, 5th and 6th. And the Confectionery and Dogs Gaming in 7th and 8th, and they're just coming in. No time to breathe in between. Override in 9th. Dark Magic in 10th. Alias Academy is gonna go into 11th. Waifu Fan Club is gonna go into 12th. And Forge is gonna go into 13th. And Internet Explorer is gonna take a shot. And obviously they hit it as well. 14th for them. Might of Hades about to go in and in 15th. Followed by Aster in 16th. And now we've got only 2 balls left. 2 admin balls left. Systema Solaris from Yannick from MG and Symbiotes by Archaon. And I gotta say, for everyone that is accusing us of rigging it, getting 15th, 17th and 18th pick is definitely not what we would have chosen ourselves. So, yeah. This has not been the best run for us.
Pain.
Yes. Well, congratulations to Overture, Shaman, and Fort Templar. But I gotta say, yeah, I think we gotta redo the Challenger one. Don't you agree?
No, we'll let Overture take this victory. But yeah, as we set up the minor one, has anyone got any questions in the chat? New players to RSC?
Wonderful. Wait. We would
Where,
be
where the
ready.
babies come from?
Well, you know of the storage. He brings babies in a little sack and just drops them off on the front porch of buildings. That's how that is gonna happen. I can open a banana box, but do I want to?
Hyperpusa.
But yeah, are we ready for the minor draft pick?
I think
Lottery?
we are. Let's get it on. I'm sure Frizzy's ready.
Oh, he most certainly is. Seeing that his tier is already been done in Challenger. And let's go. Balls are dropped in. Waifu Fan Club first to make it out of the first part and already going into the C part. Very good by them. Good lead. Symbiotes want to get some revenge from before. Very early out. Same with Sistema Solaris, but Might of Hades still stuck up there. Dark Magic now going out, followed by Might of Hades and Overture, and only Fearless and Alias Academy in the top bit. And I'm sure they're gonna follow very soon. And we've got a little bit of a not something that was supposed to happen part in here. I'm very sorry that did not happen. No one saw anything, and we are at the bottom. At least if no one's stuck, no one's stuck any longer. And for Templar, gonna take a jump of faith, not quite making it in, but Overture again, first place for them. That's 2 first picks for Overture in Challenger and Minor. I gotta say, that looks maybe rigged from Chung, but I'm not sure if he has any connection to my PC. But for Templar, second, and another third place for Symbiotes and Confectionery, Ignite Esports, Shaman Esports, Fearless Esports, Waifu Fan Club, and Override are in places 4 to 9. Dark Magic not quite able to clinch on to the 10th place, but get some help from Luna Esports, putting them onto that 10th place. Ox Gaming not quite able to stay in, but get some help from his old GM, My Ball, to put Ox Gaming into 11th. Aster now going for a shot, not quite able to. And Alias Academy going in and not able to do so, but Internet Explorers help out and say you're welcome. But Might of Hades looking to get that 14th spot. Also not quite able to, decided to go again because going on to the right is so much more fun than getting a good spot, or a better spot than the next spot would be. So there is 5 franchises, not sure which spots they want to take in the second round. Might of Hades going for the 5th spot in the second round, or the 14th in the first one. Sistema Solaris following it up, going into 15th, as Aster, Luna Esports, and Forge are trying to battle it out for first, second, and third in the second and fourth round, as none of them try to go even clear there. They both tried to go as high as possible of that little thingy, which I'm not quite sure what the English word for is. But Forge now in 16th, 2 franchises battling it out for 17th and 18th. And how happy are you with this one?
Again, third in a tier that I don't need first picking. I've already got 2 keepers that I need. So yeah, I'll be switching them around, or yeah.
I gotta say, we can switch, just so you know. Like, take on your third pick and you take my 14th. And I will then draft someone, I don't know, in the first 3 people.
Anyway, we have Overture in first, Fort Templar in second, Symbiotes third, Conf I think in fourth, Ignite 5th, Shaman 6th, Fearless 7th, Waifu 8th, Override 9th, Dark Magic in 10th.
Yep.
I can't see these. I think that's Ox Gaming in 11th, Alias
Exactly.
12th.
Internet
Which one's that one?
Explorers.
Internet Explorer is 13th, Sennji 14th, Sistema Solaris 15th, Forge 16th, and then in 17th and 18th we have Luna and Asta.
Exactly. And now we are headed into the major draw. And yeah, let's spin them around. See what's gonna happen this time. And chat, count me down. We're gonna release them in 3, 2, 1, go! As the first franchises make it out of the first part, Sistema Solaris wants to get some good one this time after two relatively far behind ones trying to get it. But Shaman and Aster still trying to fight to get out of the very highest part of it. I wish you the best of luck as Ox Gaming is getting into the sea, and the top ones have made it as they're going into the sea as well. And for Templar, again, the first one to be able to try to get into the first pick doesn't quite make it. Sistema Solaris following shortly after, and also not quite able to. Override can't do it. Might of Hades can't do it. Fearless Esports can't do it. Internet Explorers can't do it. Ignite Esports can't quite do it, but close tries. Symbiotes can't do it. Forge can do it. First pick for Forge, who have made it in there as all of the franchises are arriving in this bottom section. Ox Gaming is trying it. Might of Hades is trying it. Shaman is trying it. Symbiotes is trying it and getting second. What is this? Luna Esports, third place. Overture in fourth. And Aster not quite able to do it. Fort Templar going in, making it with a little bit of help of Override, who gets a little bit of help from Dark Magic and will be 5th and 6th place in the draft picking order. Sistema Solaris going in, and I think it's the first time Sistema Solaris is single digits. So congratulations, I guess. Aster going in for 8th. Dark Magic going in 9th, kicking out the Confection that gets kicked back in by Ignite Esports, and then after all of that, Internet Explorers and Fearless Esports go into 11th and 12th pick. And then we got Ox Gaming that gets an assist by Shaman to go into 13th, and I am again very in the back of this, and I think we gotta redo the stream just to make sure my draft picks are better. But Alias Academy, we made it into 14th. Might of Hades now in the 15th place. 3 more teams for first, second, and third in rounds 2, 4, and 6. If there's going to be 6 rounds, I'm not quite sure. Ignite trying it, not quite able to. Shaman going probably next. No, yes, they are. And whilst we watch these finish it off, what do you think about the major draw?
Again, I've got second in a tier that I don't need it. Like the picks for me are insane, but I'll be trading them away, so everyone can hit me up. I think Ducks and Chung's franchise have had decent picks so far as well. I think Brandau's had some top 9s. So yeah. I think Fort Templar's been doing well. It's going to be some tasty trading anyway.
Oh, it definitely will be, as it is every single season. Gotta say, I obviously have waited with plans or fixed plans for this draft stream, as yeah, I know how difficult it can be to make plans and then get done by this. On the other hand, I gotta say, I have some ideas, so gonna be interesting to see how everybody's gonna deal with whatever this track is producing. And I would say for a last tier, for the one tier that is no longer at the top, but that is at the top of the marbles. And the elite tier. I need everyone to say it with me, to count down.
Why is it fine for 4 tiers and
I
then
don't know.
elite it just breaks?
I don't know. I really don't know. Why is the boundary here gone again? I don't understand. Please, no team fallout. I don't want to do it again. Okay, Dark Magic nearly fell out, but I think all the teams have made it not to fall out. But I don't know why it's gone again. And that happened, like in the test, I've seen that people could potentially fall out there. I've done a barrier, and now it just vanished. And obviously it caused someone to get away. And also the logo is gone for some reason. Interesting. But, oh, Fearless got first pick. That went under the radar, as we were talking about the rest of it. As IGNIS Esports going in for second. Oh, might have had his for third. Aster for fourth. Ooh, nearly an assist from a father to his son, but Shaman couldn't quite make it even with the help of Symbiotes. Luna Esports not quite able to. Ox Gaming trying to go in, not quite able to. Symbiotes made it into 5th spot. Shaman Esports in 6th. Sistema Solaris having the opportunity for a good pick. If someone helps him out, someone does help him out. Overture and Ox Gaming with combined forces helping Sistema Solaris for the 7th pick, as Luna Esports grabs on to the top 10 and just clutches it. Dark Magic not quite able to override, going in and getting 11th place. And the Confectionery making it with a little bit of help from Fortune to 12. 13 goes to Forge itself, and Dark Magic going in for a 14th, or a Waifu Fan Club in 15th. For Templar, not quite able to clinch a 16th spot, and with 3 franchises left, which is the correct amount of franchises that are needed to be here. How do you think, apart from the many mishaps, did this one go now? Archaon?
Yep.
You happy with 5th place instead of third?
Yeah, I'm not too bothered. I'm just glad that Fearless don't get cooked and actually get first this time. So.
Fair enough. And for
but yeah, like the whole track was tested like consistently prior to this, so and it was fine for the first 4. So I'm unsure of why it chose to fall off on the last one. But yeah, there is your final standings for Elite.
Exactly. Fearless Esports, followed up by IGNIS Esports, by Modified by Aster, by Symbiotes, by Shaman Esports, by Sistema Solaris, by Overture, by Ox Gaming, going to Luna Esports, Override, The Confectionery Forge, Dark Magic, Waifu Fan Club, Internet Explorers, Allium Academy, and Fort Templar. For Elite, I don't know why it says Prospect now. Yeah, the track doesn't want to work with us at the moment.
Anyway, that concludes the marbles. Apologies again for the scuff on the first Elite one, and yeah, it happened last season to Fearless, so it was only fair that it was redone again. So we just want to talk about the competition now that we're running. You will have seen it on Twitter, and it was announced to the league. We have got 13,000 credits that we are giving away. So all you have to do is follow us on Twitter at RSC EU, retweet, and then tag a friend. This is to celebrate the 600% growth we've had over 3 seasons and the £1,260 prize pool this season. We've also got to talk about Premier. So there's a bit more developments with Premier. You may have seen that we've increased it from 8 teams to 10 teams in the past few days, and this will be 1 game per week of the 4-game series, so that the standings are closer and so that the scheduling is better, because obviously these players play high-level tournaments, so it's just going to be 1 game a week over 9 weeks.